Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Direwolf20 video with your guy, your man, the one, the only, Kryllyk. That's right. What the heck was that paper doing there? I tell you what. Alright, so, last episode I kind of talked about, not having a ton of time lately, work, etc., etc. Well, as you guys saw yesterday, I didn't post a video. That was part of it. The other one, sometimes you just gotta hang out with the wife or girlfriend. Gotta show affection, love, all that. Gotta work on all those things. I highly recommend it if you are in any type of relationship. That's that. We'll leave it there. So I did some more mining. Oh God, look at all these essence berry bushes. How sweet is that? But I also set up a quick little item conduit line to basically all of these chests, and I added one chest down here at the end, at the far side. So we got a couple barrels with different things in them, but nothing too crazy. We got some items in here like that. We got the ingots, and in here we got kind of the other stuff, right? We got the lapis, the coals, the diamonds. Look at how many diamonds I have, guys. And other valuable items, let's call it. Very nice chest. I do like it. Got some more redstone and all that kind of stuff. But let's jump right into what I wanted to get going. Actually, I should just check. Do I have any? I don't believe I do. So let's take a few more apples here. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to make ender chests. Now, again, this isn't overly complicated or anything like that, but we need to get this system started up. So, first ender chest is going to go right there, and we're going to attach an item conduit to it. Alright, now this guy is going to be always active on the extract. I'm just going to leave it as white. This is going to be my default chest. It's going to be my main storage chest as the phone goes off, I tell you. Never fails. Forgot to vibrate it. Alright. So then that is going to insert into these chests, right? And all these barrels and all the way down here as well, okay? Now these guys here, I'm just going to leave them, no, you know what, we'll do an insert, okay? The way that I see this island playing out is kind of like my construction island. So it's going to have all my storage. It's going to have all kinds of construction and all that kind of stuff as well. Okay, so we can insert into any of these. We cannot pull out from them. So the only downside with the barrel system and chest system, and I've always had this problem, is you're restricted to doing things a little bit more manually. There's nothing too wrong with it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, now, the next thing that I want to do is right here, I believe. Excellent, yes it is. Okay, we need a little bit of redstone. How much do we need? We need, what is it, 16, I think? Yes, should be. Should be, excellent. Okay, this is going to give us 4 advanced item filters. Awesome. I do need another filter, though. We need the existing item filter. Oh, God, that takes an advanced? What? Son of a bee. Alright, well, that's okay. We need 2, and I have another 2. Alright, we need some plain old stone. Oh, look at that, I have it. How sweet is that? And it's a comparator? It is. Okay, so we need some redstone. 6. What do you know? Perfect amount. We need a couple pieces of quartz and some sticks. Wood is a bit of a problem. I've been using some stone tool rods or stone sticks for a lot of this stuff. There we go. Let's quickly make ourselves a beautiful comparator. Like so. Excellent. Okay. And, oh, need more redstone. These are kind of redstone intensive. So make sure you have a decent amount. Bingo. Alright. Awesome. These item filters are going to go in the ones with the chests. And basically what you do with these is you put them in, like so. You just kind of click on the plate. You can build the wrench. What is it called? The Yeti wrench, I think it is. This guy here, Yeta wrench. It's really, really useful, especially if you can't get a good look on it. But usually I just right-click on the plate itself. But basically what this does is you can see what's in a chest, and you can take a snapshot of it. Okay. Now, anything that's in that chest now will be shown here. Excellent. So, if any of those items, let me just do a quick demonstration. We'll take out an entire stack of redstone. If we place them in this chest, it'll start taking them out, and you'll see here that it's allowed to put those items in that chest. And we get all 64 back. Beautiful, right? Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. It works great. This guy here, snapshot. So this is going to tell us that only these ingots and these ingots only can go in there. Now, the best part about this system is, as you get more ingots, so say for example I get some Invar, say some Electrum or something, a different ingot. All you have to do is jump to the back here, hit the snapshot, and it should automatically update it for you. How sweet is that? Alright, so this is going to be where I deposit almost all of my items. Alright? Now, one other thing I do want to make while we're here, I'm just going to be a little inefficient. We're just going to do that. And what we're going to make is we're actually going to make an ender pouch for this as well. I don't know if I have the leather, so we might have to go kill a couple of cows. It appears that I do not. Alright. Let's quickly throw in what we have. We got blaze powder on each side with that there, and a piece of wool, which I have. And we're just going to go white with this guy as well. So I guess I just need a bit of leather. I think there's enough cows over here for a quick killing. Oh, look at that. There it is. Mohaha. Oh, and we're getting some trees. Excellent. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, that gave me the 3. Okay, I might as well not kill any more than that. I already got my 3. And there is a cow there that I could potentially lure over. There we go, and up. Excellent. So this is going to give us a little bit of a backpack. Now, what this is going to do, you'll see when I open it, it opens that ender chest. So, say I'm down mining away, right? And we all get way too much cobble, right? Well, I can be down in the mine anywhere, open up the pouch, throw in the cobble, and it should automatically start distributing it back into the barrel that I have set up here. Now, I'll probably have to do some upgrades to those barrels and stuff like that soon, but that's a different story. So, I guess the next problem that we have, okay, and it's a bit of a problem, let's be honest, it is we might need some more ender chests. Now that I think about it, we might just need that. So this guy here is going to be great for anything that's not an ore, right? But what about ores? That's a good question. Let's hop on down. Now, I originally set up this chest here for input. Now, maybe we just go manual mode for now on that. That might be a good idea. Let's just go manual mode on the ores for right now. Well, you know what? I think I have just enough blaze rods. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Let's first sleep off the night. I hope you guys are still all enjoying the series that I have. So much to do, so much going on. It's awesome. I am super excited. I am having a blast. Okay, so we have the ender pearls, so we're good there. We have the blaze rods, so we're good there. We do need a bit more wood. I believe that's enough. Oh, dang. We're going to have to grab some more obsidian, though. That is a bit of a problemo. Alright, there we go. We'll get the chest. We'll get the obsidian like so, that, and that. Okay. What do we want to do for a color? That is a good question. Well, you know what? We'll default it to white, and then we'll edit the colors from there. Okay, let's first go get a little bit of obsidian. It doesn't take very long. Have no fear, guys. I got cobalt tools. It's super fast. Super fast indeed. All right. Away we go. We are down. Water's already in place. Jump. And we'll mine it out. So, things have been going very well for me, I feel. The channel is doing fantastic. Again, I thank you guys all so much for that. Oh yeah, give me all that obsidian, please. Thank you. Lovely. 8. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright. So, everything has been going very well. I'm very stoked about the channel, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully I don't run into too many issues, but we'll see. Make sure you guys check out my farming sim video and my mod sauce stuff. It's really good stuff. Mod sauce is kind of at a different place than this pack, so it's kind of a little bit more advanced and stuff like that, whereas this we're just getting going. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of ender chests. Holy cow. Alright, we'll place down those 2. And what we'll do is we need some sort of a color. Well, there is black. You know what? Let's do the red flower. So, I think if we do it like this, I might need the mortar and pestle. Let's do that. Okay. Let's make a quick mortar and pestle. I believe I need a little bit of wood for that. Alright. So, the mortar and pestle is very easy to make. Just a stick, a piece of wood, and a bowl. Alright. 1 bowl. Excellent. A piece of wood and a stick. Gives us 1 pestle and mortar. Now these guys here we can change into red petals. And then we can grind them up into red powder. Pretty straightforward, right? The rest of these bowls can despawn for all I care. Okay, so we will just click like this, and we will go yellow, yellow, red. Now these 2 are connected together, and we should be good to go on setting these guys up. Oh god, they take forever to mine. There we go. Alright, 2 ender chests. Excellent. Okay, so this guy here, we're actually going to change to an ender chest. You know, I actually didn't need to make 2, I guess, but yeah, I'm sure I'll need it soon. Hint, hint. Alright. Now that we're down here, we can set up all of this kind of stuff. We got some items there, that's good. So, the white, red is going to be for our ores, or our auto-processing system. So that's going to be set to extract at all times. Beautiful, that's exactly what I want. And we have the mod filters, which is good, which means I just need to grab a little bit of ore. Now I could probably grab most of it from in there, but I got quite a bit up here. So we're going to need gold. God, way too much gold. Silver, lead, iron, copper, tin. I don't think we need yellowite at the moment. Probably need shiny, ferrous. Can I use uranium? I'm not sure if I can. I can, but it gives me yellorium instead of the crushed uranium. Okay, so no, we can't use uranium. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I think that's the most anyways. Okay, we're going to leave aluminum in its ore form. You don't really use a ton of it, so yeah. Anyways, so that's good. So let's head on over here. And I just want to grab an ingot of each of these. Silver, iron, tin, copper, ferrous. You know what I don't have? I don't have a shiny. And I don't have a lead yet. Okay, so let's get a lead and another shiny, just so that we can process these so that we have them. So sag mill, shiny ore, like so. Pulverized shiny metal, excellent. Lead, oh god, that takes a lot longer. That's very interesting. Okay, So we have lead dust, we have all of the ingots, and all that kind of stuff. Excellent. So, this setup, I can tell you right now, is a setup that Direwolf20 did. Now, it's a pretty simple setup. I did a similar thing in my Mod Sauce series with Ender.io, and all it's using is the setups, okay? So, for example, here we have our sag mill. Apparently, I was cooking up some stuff. We have our sag mill. Now, this guy here is going to be set to insert mode, and we're going to apply the advanced item filter. Now, we're going to do whitelist. So this is basically going to take any and all ores that we get into the chest, as you can see, as we populate them. I guess you can fit 10. I thought it was 8, but that's okay. That's awesome. It gives us room for expansion. Now, this is going to basically grind up all the ores. Now, when we set this to in and out, the insert is as it is. Now, when it goes out, it's going to head back to that ender chest up there. All right? Because this guy here is also going to have an in-out. Will it? It'll have an in. Just an insert. I'm changing it up a little bit from what he did. So this will have an insert as well, and we're going to have an item filter of this. Now this is all going to be the dust. So like you see here, copper dust. Apparently I was grinding up a whole bunch of stuff. So in this, we're going to have something like shiny dust, lead dust, gold powder, copper powder, all that kind of stuff. All right, so as we put it into the other chest, it'll come into here, and it'll start cooking up. Now, I'm going to set up the configure on this to be a push on the side. Now, what is that going to do? Well, that is going to push any ingots directly into that ender chest. Sweet, right? Makes sense? So, now, any ingots that get cooked are automatically going to get pushed into this ender chest and into our system upstairs, our storage setup. Pretty slick, if you ask me. So, I think I need a few more here. Let's do that. Grab it. Yes. All right. We have shiny. We need tin. Grab it. Grab it. Need to grab it. Oh, yeah. Quick fingers. Look at that. We already did copper, right? Okay. So now we have ferrous. We have tin powder. Excellent. We have shiny. We have copper. We have gold. So we need iron and silver. All right. Iron. Catch it. Gotta catch it. Bam. And silver. Beautiful. This should give us basically all the ores that we need into that setup. Okay, let's head on upstairs quickly. And I just want to give this a quick little go. So as we put in these powders, they should automatically get processed. And the ores should automatically go as well. All right. Okay. Is it working? I hope so. All right, let's quickly double check. So we have ingots going into there, we have powders going into there, and we have a whole bunch of powders and stuff lined up ready to go. All right. So upstairs, we need to set... no, I might have to change this elevator setup for over here. It's a little bit annoying, but what can you do? All right, so up here, the last step that we need to do is this needs to be an in-out chest. So it should only send the powders... Squid, please. Squid, please. It should send the powders... No? Let's see. Is it just holding them? Why is it not sending it back? So, in-out, insert is... Oh, yes, okay. Extract needs to be active without signal. There we go, that should do it. Beautiful. So now, the powders went back to that chest, and it reconfigured to send a powder down to this chest. Awesome. As we throw those in there like that, we are good to go. Okay, I'm very happy with this setup. I think that the extra little step of the ender chest here is just kind of the next vital step in the process. So as we put this guy beside him like that, we can basically put any and all ores into that guy. And they should automatically go into the correct designated chests. Alright. Now, anything that's not being sorted, aha, we got some more, right? Because we didn't have any lids, silver or shiny, it went into this buffer chest at the end. That's why I set that up for now. And as we get more and more items, we can add it in there. So we throw them into there, we redo our snapshot, they are now included in it, and we can start throwing in all of this stuff to get auto-processed. I am very happy. Was that a creeper? I swear I just heard a creeper. So we'll throw in all of our ores like so, and we should start to see this ender chest just continually upgrade and get ingots and automatically deposit them in the chest. And downstairs we should see these guys working like bosses. Look at that, all the tin, and tin is going up and coming right back down and is good to go. And it should automatically get pushed into this ender chest. Beautiful. I am very, very happy with this system as it is right now. It might have to change. We might need to improve it a little bit down the road. But for now, it is working as intended. So, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. It might not have been in the crazy long episodes that you guys would like to see, but it is done for now. I'm going to set up a barrel here with abyssal because we seem to be getting a lot of abyssal down there, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that. And this stuff here can come on out. I really need to make an axe. A normal axe. Boy, oh boy, do I miss it. All this stuff can go in here for now. Beautiful. Alright. So, that is pretty much the system as it stands right now. I think it's working great. I think it's very, very useful. It's very, very good. And I hope you guys like the concept. It's super easy. Super easy, super straightforward. And then from there, well, oh, cobble. I did not anticipate cobble. We can fix that. Let's do that right now before we continue on. So to fix cobble, let's see, we just need a quick little item filter, which is a hopper. Alright. 5 of you with a chest gives us a hopper. Boom, boom. Excellent. And a little bit of paper. Pretty easy to get. Sugarcane is very important, might I add. Okay. A basic item filter should solve this simple dilemma. Okay, we'll get the cobblestone. I think it's the only byproduct that can come of this. So, let's get a quick item conduit on here. Just like so. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to set it to insert basic with cobble as a whitelist. So, any of the cobble that gets produced out should end up in that chest and then get dispersed into the barrel system. Now, if I run into any other problems like that, I'll probably just make quick and simple adjustments like that. With most of these things, you gotta fine-tune and tweak as you go. So, everything is working fantastic. We have items automatically moving around, going into chests, exactly where we want them. And I think we're pretty much good to go. So I'm probably going to go down, do a whole bunch more mining. I might go get some more blaze powder for another pouch to use for the ores. And this one will be used for everything else. But until then, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment. I love your guys' comments. It is brilliant. I absolutely love them. Why did that send that down there? Oh, because it was shortly on a permanent insert. There we go. Fix that. And if I run into any other problems, I'll update you guys next episode. Hopefully next episode we can jump into something a little bit more. Bye-bye for now. Take it easy.